Indonesia, the most populous Muslim country on the planet, banned Valentine's Day because, quote, it's not part of Islamic culture. So the Independent reports on this. In Banda Aceh, I'm almost certainly mispronouncing that, the capital of the devout Muslim province of Aceh, thousands of high school students held rallies rejecting the celebration of Valentine's Day. St. Valentine's Day is thought to have roots in a pagan fertility festival in ancient Rome and was further cemented by the death of a Christian martyr called Saint Valentine. The bans were imposed in many Indonesian cities. In Russia also, they say, the day has been banned before because it is, quote, not a Russian tradition and it doesn't teach good moral values to Russian youth. Okay, so isn't it funny how the far right universally acts the same, whether it's Russia or Indonesia, where they're like, no, this is destroying our moral values internally, so don't you dare celebrate the holiday of the other. That's what's going on here. And in Indonesia, it's the same thing. Oh, this isn't like our country and our religion, so since it's at odds with Islamic culture, no, you can't allow this, ban it. And I always find it hilarious because what does that mean? For them to ban it, what does that mean? It means they're admitting, yeah, people are going to really like this, and it's going to undermine my voodoo, so I'm just going to ban the opposition because I think their holidays are better. So let's pay no attention to it. Let's move along here. You're not even allowed to celebrate it. That's an admission of weakness and insecurity. If you thought your holidays were so great across the board, well, wouldn't you be fine with other holidays because people aren't going to celebrate them or care about them that much anyway? Because yours are just so great and so much better? But they can't do that because they are insecure about it. Look, man, this is a matter of personal freedom. I don't know if they realize how police-statey and authoritarian this is. They think it's like, oh no, we're just upholding our values, and that doesn't mean we're anti-other, holidays and values and cultures. No, but you literally are. You're saying you're not allowed to celebrate that. Okay, well then you're the bad guy if you do that. Well, why is it so hard for people to, wrap their mind around the concept and the idea that the best way forward on issues like this is live and let live, man. Do whatever the fuck you want. If you don't want to celebrate Valentine's Day, we're not going to force you to celebrate Valentine's Day. If you do want to celebrate it, go ahead and celebrate it. And to be clear, I think all the, especially religious holidays, are goofy because I don't think it's true, and I think you're doing mythology and going through the motions here and just kind of copying what ancestors did as these things developed over the years, and there's no real rational basis for it. But I wouldn't ban it. I wouldn't ban it. I wouldn't ban Islamic holidays in the U.S. I wouldn't want Islamic countries like Indonesia to ban non-Muslim holidays there. But that's not how they think. And then remember, these are also the same people who will cry bigotry and intolerance if you were to, in a non-Muslim country, ban Muslim holidays. They would say, that's bigoted, that's intolerant. Why would you do that? And by the way, they would be right to say that. But when you flip the script, all of a sudden they don't think it's bigotry and intolerance. No, it is bigotry and intolerance when you do it too. But they think, no, our religion is right, so it's not bigotry for us to shut down the other holidays and cultures. No, there's no evidence for any religion being right. It is your faith. You can believe it and say, I believe it on faith, but that is not fact. So it is bigoted when you do it. And look at the fucking priorities, too. There are pictures of this where you have, like, kids protesting this, saying Muslims shouldn't celebrate Valentine's Day. Fuck off. These are all like young Pat Robertsons in training. I have things that I think are right based on nothing, and I'll force you to abide by it. Don't you celebrate Valentine's Day. Piss off! Piss off! This is pathetic moral outrage at the wrong things. Really? That's what you're angry about? Because other people might celebrate a different goofy holiday as opposed to your goofy holiday? No, I can't take it, man. Look, freedom is the way forward. People should be able to do whatever they want to do as long as they're not hurting anybody else. And all of the holidays are silly in my view.